got Brock Lesnar versus Cody violence stipulation. Ex-WWE star pregnant. Samoa Joe, Killer Clown. And wrestling news. More wrestling news about WrestleMania. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. And come to Twitch. I stream every single day. Let's get to the video.
It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including big plans for a violent match between Brock vs Cody 3, Seth Rollins defends the new World Heavyweight Championship from critics, a dream match in the works for Forbidden Door 2, Hulk Hogan pays tribute to the Iron Sheik, Rikishi comments on the Bloodline, Samoa Joe crushes it as Sweet Tooth, former WWE superstar reveals she's pregnant, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, WrestleMania Shorts. Now let's do the intro and get straight into our first story.
Let's go. We hear wrestling news. Let's go. Everybody lock in.
Our first story looks at big plans for a violent match between Brock vs Cody 3. There's more news coming in on the much anticipated rematch between Lesnar and Rhodes. Dave Meltzer is reporting on the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter that Lesnar vs Rhodes 3 will be one of the SummerSlam main events. There's been a lot of talk about adding a stipulation, and one of the ideas is a bull rope match. That is not official, and there are multiple other ideas for the match on the table, and no final decision has been made. Now, many bull rope matches have been notoriously violent in the past, including the one between JBL and Eddie Guerrero. Meltzer mentioned that Brock is scheduled for 3 TV appearances in July, which is just how much the WWE is investing in this feud. This is a major match for Cody, as a win will show the WWE's continued faith in him as a top babyface. However, as the WWE has shown, Cody's journey back to the Undisputed Championship picture has been full of twists and turns. The match itself will also mitigate the sting of whoever loses. As we recently noted, the rules of a traditional...
Bro, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, blood was in the match. The second match of blood, like, he had Brock bleeding.
bull rope match, where a wrestler wins by tagging their opponent's head consecutively into each turnbuckle, means no one has to be pinned, which means neither superstar has to count the light.
Okay,
Next up, Seth Rollins defends the new World Heavyweight Championship from critics.
Corner, right?
Seth Rollins is defending his newly won World Heavyweight Championship in the ring, but he's also making it a point to defend it outside, as he's recently explained why the title is more than a workhorse title. The visionary spoke with Mark Andrews on My Love Letter the Wrestling podcast about this, saying, I think just kind of calling it the work rate title is a little bit underselling it. At the end of the day, the title exists because our roster is so chock full of talent. There's just too much to have on one champion that's not around very much. I think the fact that we've had so many worthy contenders, people that could hold this championship, I think that is the reason the title exists. Seth explained why a second title is essential to the WWE, especially in light of how hot the business is currently. If we had a weak roster and things weren't going good and stuff wasn't hot, it might be a different story. It might be fine just to have one champion who wasn't around, didn't want to make live events, but that's just not the case. We're selling out left and right. We're hot from here to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, Paris, France, Mexico City. It doesn't matter. We're just selling out left and right. The idea of attending a live event and getting to see a world title defense has traditionally been a big deal for fans and a motivator for buying tickets. It'll be interesting to see if there's any uptick in live events business with Rollins defending the belt regularly at said events. He also explained that just creating a world title isn't enough. There's much more that needs to be done. We need to have a world heavyweight champion on the men's side to represent that level of competition. I think we're going to put in the work to build this title to be as big as any championship in wrestling, and we're not naive and think that we don't need to put in that work. We know that it needs to happen, but we've got the roster and the guys and the crew who are willing to put in the time to make it feel as big as it is. So far, the WWE has done a good job.
WWE got so much talent, like in the locker rooms, it's crazy. You got Seth Rollins, you got Sheamus. You got the person in Intercontinental title. I always forget his name because he changed it before. You got a lot of people. Bro. You got a lot of talent in the locker room. So only have Roman Reigns be the top. Like, that's crazy.
We're crowning the inaugural champion and putting it on one of the company's biggest stars. They were also savvy in putting the title on Seth Rollins, who hasn't lost to Roman Reigns during the Tribal Chief's current dominant run as champion. This will likely deflect criticism that the new title is some sort of second-class belt. What do you guys think of Rollins' comments? Let
This
us
nigga
know in the
fits are
comments down below.
crazy.
Next up, a dream match in the works for Forbidden Door 2. Our wrestling fans may get to see a dream match years in the making, as Fightful Selectors reported that not only does it look like Japanese legend Kenta will wrestle at the upcoming Forbidden Door pay-per-view, but he'll face CM Punk. As Fightful noted, we haven't heard that Kenta's deal to appear at the show is finalized, but both companies are operating on the assumption that he is. However, the until discussed opponent brings a different gravity to the situation. We've learned that CM Punk has been discussed as Kenta's opponent, which could help bring closure to an over-decade back and forth between the two. The back and forth is said to stem from Punk's use of the Go to Sleep, a move innovated by Kenta and a situation which was a sore subject for him. Fightful reports Kenta no longer cares about the dispute.
Bro, CM Punk is still at AEW? Didn't he go crazy on the owner? That is crazy. Bro, leave it down in the comments. What's your favorite dream match? Or what's a dream match that you want to see? If you want to comment, I mean, you can comment if you want to. I'm just, just what's a dream match you would like to see?
But he noted his willingness to work at AEW's collab show with New Japan Pro Wrestling if the price was right. Next up, AEW done with house shows? Dave Meltzer thinks it's only a matter of time following the announcement of AEW Collision. Meltzer mused in the latest Observer that AEW ran with what may be its last house shows for a long time over the weekend, with them adding Collision.
Oh, Seth versus MJF? That shit would go crazy. Bro, and the crazy part is that, bro, I already know WWE would never do a collab show with AEW. But let's be honest. How much tickets do you think WWE and AEW would sell if they did a collab pay-per-view? Just one night. How much tickets you think they is selling? How much press you think they gonna get? That's gonna go crazy.
I don't see house shows likely, and there aren't any more left on the schedule. He added that it could prove difficult to sell tickets for the house shows since top stars are often absent. AEW is reportedly already facing sluggish sales for its Collision shows, which suggests the promotion may want to retool its approach to live event sales. Next up, Hulk Hogan pays tribute to the Iron Sheik. The tributes continue pouring in following the news of the passing of the Iron Sheik, including a touching message from Hulk Hogan, who shared his thoughts about the Sheik.
I didn't know he was dead. I didn't know he was dead. Rest in peace, bro.
Via
I certainly know who that is.
What follows is an excerpt. Today we honor the legacy of a wrestling icon. Rest in peace, Iron Sheik. The wrestling world has lost a true legend, and Sheik's contributions to our industry will never be forgotten. I'll always cherish the battles we had in the ring. Our matches were intense and our rivalry was legendary. We shared a bond that only fellow wrestlers can understand. The Iron Sheik was instrumental in Vince McMahon building the WWF around Hulk Hogan, as the Hulkster defeated the Iron Sheik for the WWF Championship, launching Hulkamania. Hogan ended his tribute by saying, "Rest in peace, Iron Sheik. You will always be remembered as a true warrior of the ring." As Sheik's legacy in and out of the ring makes it likely he'll be remembered for generations of wrestling fans to come. Next up, AEW All-In ticket sales smashing records. Ticket sales for AEW's upcoming All-In Stadium show are at the point where they could break the WWE's take for WrestleMania this year. Meltzer is reporting in this week's Observer, All-In on 27th August at Wembley Stadium is now at 65,745, which would be a gate around probably just under 8.3 million. In addition, AEW All-In was already topped both nights of Mania with paid. WrestleMania's gate each night is ahead of AEW's All-In number, but with months to go, AEW definitely has at least a shot at the Day 1 gate, although the Day 2 gate will be more difficult. While All-In ticket sales seem to be stuck at a current
F that, y'all making millions of dollars, be happy, damn.
level, it's worth noting that AEW still hasn't announced any matches for the event or who will be there. He commented, "But at this point I don't read anything into the numbers not moving much this week because I don't expect any movement significantly until they announce big stuff, whether it be matches which they really should start rolling out after Forbidden Door and all the names officially that will be there." Indeed, if All-In could see further ticket sales, especially if it books a big bout such as Goldberg's retirement match or any number of bouts available thanks to AEW's large roster and its partnerships with other promotions. Next up, Rikishi comments on the Bloodline dissension. The current crisis involving what appears to be a looming civil war among members of the Bloodline is captivating fans and wrestlers alike, including Hall of Famer Rikishi, who tweeted, "Find out where Jey Uso's loyalty lies this Friday on SmackDown. What will happen?" There have been rumors about Rikishi becoming involved.
Is Rikishi, Jay and Jimmy dad? And bro, if Rikishi comes back, please don't have this in the in the Dawn Warrior 3000s, bro. Please don't have him in the Dawn Warrior 3000s.
In the Bloodline saga, and as
Please.
a father of the Usos and Solo Sikoa,
Oh, he
a
is.
Rikishi appearance could make for a fantastic development in the already suspenseful storyline.
Okay, now look. Now you know what would be crazy? It probably will never happen. But imagine Rikishi come back, right? He come back, big pop. Rikishi, When he get in the ring, he's talking and all this, and then Roman's like, shut up. And then as soon as he says shut up, the enforcer, him, he grabs Roman like, stop. And after they fight, not fight, but they're like going back and forth, and then like he ends up going on the Rikishi and Jamie and all them. So Solo, yeah, he ends up going on their side. Like so now it's now on this side it's Rikishi, Jimmy, Jay, and Solo now. And on this side is Roman and it's Paul Heyman, right? And then Roman's all like, you gonna betray me? You gonna betray me? I'll put you on, right? And then out of nowhere, guess whose music hits? If you smell what The Rock is cooking, because he says, I've been watching. Roman has been doing everything he's needed to do to be the head of this thing. Never gonna happen though.
Samoa Joe crushes it as Sweet Tooth. As good news for Samoa Joe as a Samoan submission machine is featured in the new Peacock series Twisted Metal. Joe plays Sweet Tooth, a clown-masked psychopath who throws down with the series' protagonist. Twisted Metal is the latest TV adaptation of a video game.
Okay.
And finally, former...
Okay, my boy Samoa Joe acting, he okay? Look, if they hold that. They hold Samoa Joe. He was great. He was great in WWE.
WWE superstar reveals she's pregnant. And last but not least, congrats to Jessica McKay, aka former superstar Billie Kay of the Iconics.
I'm sorry, I don't know what it is.
Jessica recently posted a video of her Instagram revealing she's expecting her first child this December. Her BFF Cassie Lee, aka former superstar Peyton Royce, celebrated the birth of her and her husband Sean Spears' first child earlier this year. Congrats to Jessica on this major news.
Congratulations.
There you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, I fucked up your outro. I'm sorry. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subs, bro. And I'm really about to, put in that work. You're gonna see video after video after video after video after video. If you like the rest of the videos, make sure you say you like the rest of the videos, okay? I'm gonna keep on going. Also, come to the Twitch. I'll catch y'all in the next video. That's for real. Peace.